Jesus, you go from making a couple hundred views a video and slowly getting at least 3 subscribers a day to making a Sonic video, and you get over tens of thousands of views and over 200 subs in one weekend.
Pikachu!
Sonic Speed!
Woohoo! Ah, Paper Mario, once a beautiful series telling legendary stories and prophecies, now portrayed as sticker and coloring books. See how we're moving backwards here? Poking fun aside, I still love the series regardless, and I have finally had time to reflect on all 5 installments to determine how each game stack up. So how do the Paper Mario games stack up to each other? Let's see how the quality of these flat, creative RPGs stick. And remember, this is an opinionated list. This is how I feel the Paper Mario games are ranked, just like how yours is opinionated as well. I'll base the quality of each game overall. That includes story, gameplay, charm, creativity, character, etc. So, without further delay, here are my top 5 Paper Mario games. Number 5. Paper Mario Sticker Star. This one shouldn't come as a shock. The overall premise of the game is a sticker comet comes down on the Mushroom Kingdom every millennia, this year happening to be one of those years, and Bowser seeks this opportunity to steal the sticker comet, but once Bowser came into contact, the sticker comet broke up into 6 royal stickers, with one happening to land on Bowser's head. Using its newfound power, he kidnaps Peach and causes havoc in the Mushroom Kingdom, and it's up to Mario and his new bitchy companion, Kirsty, to gather up the royal stickers and save Princess Peach in the Mushroom Kingdom in this 4th installment in the Paper Mario series. What this game suffers from is the fact that it sounds as typical as any other Mario game. Bowser has Peach, Mario must stop him. With all the same enemies, the same worlds, the lack of creativity and design, this game suffers highly from its battle mechanic. Absent from Super Paper Mario, its turn-based battle strategy gameplay comes back, but is downgraded due to the lack of partners, lack of counterattacks, lack of badges, lack of punishment, and just overall lack of what made the gameplay of the first 2 Paper Mario so fun. Albeit, its art style did look nice on the 3DS, but Paper Mario Sticker Star felt like a couple steps back, as the game itself was severely lacking in originality, creativity, personality, and replayability, often earning the least favorite Paper Mario game among tons of Paper Mario fans. Number 4. Paper Mario Color Splash. A step in the right direction compared to Sticker Star, but we're not quite there yet. The premise is Peach and Toad are given a toad drained of color and life, leaving Mario initially shocked, but reminded of an island named Prisma, and upon arrival, he finds the whole town and island is sucked of color. Upon inspection, Mario and Peach discover a live paint can named Huey, who watches the big paint stars, the source of color and life to all of Prisma Island. After fighting multiple Shy Guys, facing Koopalings, and realizing Bowser is behind all of this again as he's consumed with black paint, Mario and Huey team up to revive Prisma Island and tackle the menace of Black Bowser and save Peach as well in this 5th installment and most recent installment of the Paper Mario series. Its story is not that different from Sticker Star's level, but the thing that stands out the most is this game's art style. This game is gorgeous with taking the paper aesthetic to a whole new level, though it's not for everyone, as emphasizing paper itself makes the characters and worlds feel novel and lifeless, like a pop-up book. Despite it being an aesthetic, it hasn't stopped many from loving the graphics, but I can see where it doesn't stick for everyone. The battle system is similar to Sticker Stars, except the game tries to say battles are important by adding hammer scraps as experience points to increase your paint supply. Paint was never really an issue for me as I had plenty of 1-ups, I hammer my surroundings a lot anyways, the battles still felt redundant to me, and the gameplay and the process of going through these battles felt very tedious. What puts this game in the right direction, however, is this game is filled with personality among the characters and the locations, with a train station, a circus, a restaurant, and more. They're not original nor are they designed anything to write home about when it comes to the characters, but the lines and dialogue can put plenty of smiles and laughs on people's faces, and even Huey is a very good companion. This game's soundtrack is catchy and poetic. It's a treat to listen to, and this game is perceived as the prettiest Paper Mario game. But those great graphics and good writing don't excuse the low quality gameplay, as I still got annoyed and frustrated during my initial time with it. Granted, if I went back to the game now, I'm sure I wouldn't have disliked it as much as I did before, but that's why Color Splash is my 4th favorite Paper Mario. Number 3. Super Paper Mario. Now we're getting into a more controversial Paper Mario. It may be middle bar on this list, but I love Super Paper Mario. So what's the premise? Peach is kidnapped, and after Toad delivers the news, Mario and Luigi guess it was Bowser and they head to his castle. Yet Bowser didn't even initiate his assault on her castle. A nefarious dark figure named Count Bleck appears on the scene with Peach trapped in a cage. He says he's ready for the prophecy to commence and to end all worlds as he knocks out Mario and kidnaps Bowser, his army, and Luigi. Mario awakens to a mysterious rainbow butterfly named Tippy, who knows more than Mario's led to believe, as she takes him away to the town of Flipside, a dimension between dimensions, and notices a black hole in the sky known as the Void. The Void is powered by the diabolical Chaos Heart, and once the Void grows big enough, it'll swallow every world out there. The end of everything is nigh unless 4 great heroes of the divine prophecy find the 8 pure hearts and counter the Chaos Heart and its inhibitor. It's a race against time as Mario, Peach, Bowser, and Luigi have to travel and face tough enemies in order to save all worlds in the 3rd installment of the Paper Mario series. Perceived as one of the best stories in all of Mario, let alone the best in the Paper Mario series, this game features loads of personality, comedy, and creativity, as the tone and settings of this game were not what you would normally see in a Mario game. Mario meets original characters and foes. Mario travels to a weeaboo chameleon fortress, outer space, an Asian culture-inspired kingdom, heaven and hell, and more, as Mario befriends beings known as pixels similar to Tippy, and this game has life and love to give. The game offers plenty of memorable moments and a good amount of good music. The only complaint people have, apart from plenty of the characters' designs symbolizing geometric shapes, is the gameplay is not turn-based, and it's more so of a mesh between RPG gameplay, but especially platforming gameplay. I personally didn't mind it, because with Super in the title, it kinda gives that indication that Super Mario Bros. Inspired the gameplay here, and we at least know how Mario originally played in those classic titles to feel and know how this game is gonna play. But for me, I like the gameplay anyways. The lines are funny, the story gets emotional, the characters are a treat. Many people are split when it comes to Super Paper Mario, but I consider it a great Paper Mario game regardless of what anyone says. If you got some spare time, I say pick it up. The kind of story in this game isn't like most other Mario games, but it'd also be unlikely to find someone consider Super a good Paper Mario game, and I'm one of them. Number 2. Paper Mario, and this is often compared to Color Splash in terms of quality, but for me, I fail to see it. The funny thing is too, Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64 is the last Paper Mario game I got to. After I played Color Splash, I went through the first iteration for the first time ever, and I found this game to be more fun. So what's the story? An area lying far beyond the clouds is where the Star Spirits watch over the Mushroom Kingdom using an artifact in a place called Star Haven. Within its sanctuary lies the Star Rod, an artifact with the power to grant any wish, and is one day stolen by Bowser and Kammy Koopa. Bowser steals this raw power and imprisons the Star Spirits into cards scattered throughout the Mushroom Kingdom, leaving plenty of Star people in panic. Receiving an invitation to a party at Peach's castle, Mario and Luigi visit, but eventually Bowser crashes this party and is proven to be invincible thanks to the Star Rod. He successfully defeats Mario and raises Peach's castle on top of his, which is also raised high into the sky. Mario plummets to the world below, leaving Peach in distress, the Mushroom Kingdom, and Star Haven in panic. So in this first installment in the Paper Mario series, otherwise known as Mario's Story, he has to scour the Mushroom Kingdom and figure out what happened to the Star Spirits and how to counteract the Star Rod's power. With the help of partners and items and badges and new abilities, Mario must defeat familiar and brand new enemies and save the Mushroom Kingdom, Peach, and Star Haven from Bowser's tyrannical reign. The thing is with the story is it may seem simple with Bowser taking Peach, but with the expansion of the lore behind the stars, the Star Spirits, the power of wishes, the story has some more depth to it, and it gives it more character, yet this game already has plenty of character already. The music in this game is charming and catchy as hell, and as you meet toads, mice, star people, magicians, Yoshis, flower people, and more, among worlds such as Flower Fields, a giant toy box, a Boo Village, a Crystal Palace, a giant homage to Yoshi's Island, and more. This game is often perceived as the Paper Mario with the best representation. Mario's partners as well are a treat, ranging between 8 different partners, as not only do a lot of the personalities and characters and enemies designs shine, but this game is the first to introduce its turn-based strategic battle mechanic, and this was beloved by many Paper Mario fans. Between the personalities and attacks, let alone Mario's various attacks and effects alone, the game was very fun to me, and I'm glad I did a blind let's play of it on YouTube. Also, between Bowser getting Peach being reused and this being the first Paper Mario to do that, I think this Paper Mario had the best representation for Bowser and most of Mario as a whole, let alone Paper Mario, because even though he did what he could to take over, he actually thought things through. You don't often see Bowser strategize and think his plans through to the end, but between his forces and bosses holding the Star Spirits, the means of reaching them, getting the Star Rod, raising his castle to the sky, and in preparation for the final battle, which has a great kick-ass song by the way, Bowser could have easily won, but again, with the depth of the story I mentioned earlier, I won't go further because spoilers for some of you watching. But this game is a great Mario RPG, and it barely felt aged, especially since I only played this game once a few months back. This game has a lot of great songs to go over and has plenty of memorable experiences and moments to go along with it. I'm hoping this game will get on Virtual Console on the Switch very soon because I'd like to play it again on the go. The second best Paper Mario for me, but a very solid game overall. Pick this up if you have the spare time. But without further ado, let's dive right into my number 1 favorite Paper Mario game. Was this really hard to tell? Like, was this really tough to expect? Seriously? Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, so where do I begin? Like always, the story. Peach travels to the town known as Rogueport and discovers there's a legendary treasure afoot and actually forces Mario to come along and help her look as she sends her a map. But when Mario arrives to the island, Peach is nowhere to be found, and upon inspection, he encounters a strange group known as the X-Naught. This evil gang of thieves plan to acquire the legendary treasure as well, and after learning more of Rogueport and its rumors, Mario discovers the legendary Thousand-Year Door underneath the town as the map Mario was given discovers the locations of the keys necessary to open the door, otherwise known as the Crystal Stars. Spread throughout the towns and worlds surrounding Rogueport, it's a race to see who can get the Crystal Stars first in the second installment of the Paper Mario series, as Mario and his new partners travel to brand new territories to fight, explore, and not only figure out the whereabouts of Peach, but find out just what secrets lie behind the Thousand-Year Door. The thrill of adventure and excitement is brimming within the story, and topping it with great characters, great gameplay, great personality. There's a lot to love about the Thousand-Year Door. For one, the settings continue to be interesting and original. A white forest, a giant tree, a battle arena, aboard a train solving a mystery, a cursed island, the damn moon in the sky. This game screams adventure. This Paper Mario is often perceived as having the best characters and the best gameplay. The gameplay and battles are built upon the first game, which is enhanced by more varied effects and attacks, and your partners having a health meter as well as contributing to the same effects as Mario does. This game's character and personality shine with more original characters, more original designs, the settings as I went over earlier, the story, as well as the catchy and epic music to go along with it. It makes sense why people consider the Thousand-Year Door a great Paper Mario game, because it does a lot of things right and expands upon the first installment, which was already beloved. The Thousand-Year Door invokes adventure and charm from beginning to end, making it a must-own for GameCube owners, and hopefully we'll get that Virtual Console again soon, with this game to come to the eShop. But until then, it's easy to go back to this game, as you'll likely see why Paper Mario fans consider it to be the best one, often deserving the #1 spot as the best Paper Mario game. Pick this up if you haven't, you'll see what I mean very easily. Now remember, your placement and list could very well be different from mine, and that's okay. It's just my silly opinion, and one could wonder just how long will it take for the 6th Paper Mario to come onto the Switch, and what will its gameplay style be? Only time will tell, but time has told me that thanks to you guys, I have 4,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing and sticking around for my content. It means a lot to me, as always, and thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, I make videos on Mario, Sonic, Smash Bros, mostly Nintendo, and we'll continue to branch out more when the time comes. But be sure to subscribe and stick around for more, and share to others, and let other people know about my channel and my videos. But I hope you had a happy Easter, and I'll see you guys down the road. Stay super.